Nauru, Nauruan, Nauru, /Nuru/Nauru or /Nuru/Nauru 56, officially the Republic of Nauru, Nauruan, Republican Nauru, and formerly known as Pleasant Island, is an island country in Micronesia in the Central Pacific. Its nearest neighbor is Banaba Island in Kiribati, 300 kilometers, 186 miles, to the east. It further lies northwest of Tuvalu, north of the Solomon Islands, east-northeast of Papua New Guinea, southeast of the Federated States of Micronesia and south of the Marshall Islands. With 11,347 residents in a 21 square kilometer, 8.1 square miles, area, Nauru is the smallest state in the South Pacific and third smallest state by area in the world, behind only Vatican City and Monaco. Settled by people from Micronesia and Polynesia c. 1000 BCE, Nauru was annexed and claimed as a colony by the German Empire in the late 19th century. After World War I, Nauru became a League of Nations mandate administered by Australia, New Zealand and the United Kingdom. During World War II, Nauru was occupied by Japanese troops, who were bypassed by the Allied advance across the Pacific. After the war ended, the country entered into UN trusteeship. Nauru gained its independence in 1968. Nauru is a phosphate rock island with rich deposits near the surface, which allowed easy strip mining operations. It has some remaining phosphate resources which, as of 2011, are not economically viable for extraction. 7. Nauru boasted the highest per capita income enjoyed by any sovereign state in the world during the late 1960s and early 1970s. When the phosphate reserves were exhausted, and the island's environment had been seriously harmed by mining, the trust that had been established to manage the island's wealth diminished in value. To earn income, Nauru briefly became a tax haven and illegal money laundering center. 8. From 2001 to 2008, and again from 2012, it accepted aid from the Australian government in exchange for hosting the Nauru Regional Processing Centre. As a result of heavy dependence on Australia, many sources have identified Nauru as a client state of Australia. Ecology. Fauna is sparse on the island due to a combination of a lack of vegetation and the consequences of phosphates mining. Many indigenous birds have disappeared or become rare owing to destruction of their habitat. 48. There are about 60 recorded vascular plant species native to the island, none of which are endemic. Coconut farming, mining, and introduced species have caused serious disturbance to the native vegetation. 13. There are no native land mammals, but there are native insects, land crabs, and birds, including the endemic Nauru reed warbler. The Polynesian rat, cats, dogs, pigs, and chickens have been introduced to Nauru from ships. 49. The diversity of the reef marine life makes fishing a popular activity for tourists on the island, as well as scuba diving and snorkeling. 50. Administrative divisions. Nauru is divided into 14 administrative districts which are grouped into 8 electoral constituencies and are further divided into various villages. 2-1. The most populous district is Denigomaju with a total of 1,804 residents, out of which 1,497 reside in NPC settlement called Location. The following table shows population size by district as per 2011 census. Demographics. Nauru had 11,347 residents as of July 2016, making it the second smallest sovereign state after Vatican City. 91. The population was previously larger, but in 2006 1,500 people left the island during a repatriation of immigrant workers from Kiribati and Tuvalu. The repatriation was motivated by wide-scale reductions in force in the phosphate mining industry. 82. It is the least populated country in Oceania. Ethnic groups. 58% of people in Nauru are ethnically Nauruan, 26% are other Pacific Islander, 8% are European, and 8% are Han Chinese. 1. Nauruans descended from Polynesian and Micronesian seafarers. 2 of the 12 original tribal groups became extinct in the 20th century. 2. Languages. The official language of Nauru is Nauruan, a distinct Pacific Island language, which is spoken by 96% of ethnic Nauruans at home. 82. English is widely spoken and is the language of government and commerce, as Nauruan is not common outside of the country. Religion. The main religion practiced on the island is Christianity, 2/3 Protestant, 1/3 Roman Catholic. 2. The Constitution provides for freedom of religion. The government has restricted the religious practices of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the Jehovah's Witnesses, most of whom are foreign workers employed by the government-owned Nauru Phosphate Corporation. 92. The Catholics are pastorally served by the Roman Catholic Diocese of Tarawa and Nauru, with see at Tarawa on Kiribati. Culture. Angam Day, held on 26 October, celebrates the recovery of the Nauruan population after the 2 world wars and the 1920 influenza epidemic. 93. The displacement of the indigenous culture by colonial and contemporary Western influences is significant. 94. Few of the old customs have been preserved, but some forms of traditional music, arts and crafts, and fishing are still practiced.